Now, the Wabash Valley's most accurate and reliable newscast continues with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Matt Brooks.
Welcome back, everyone. Of course, the topic today, the rainfall. Not seeing a whole lot of it right now on the Storm Team 10 storm tracker, just over Davies and Martin counties here, perhaps just a few sprinkles over Knox County at this point. But by the late afternoon and early evening, we are going to see some rainfall start to move in, steady at first and then heavy as we head through the overnight and into tomorrow morning. Just seeing the leading edge of some of that rain just starting to come into southwestern Illinois. And it looks like the storm's going to take kind of a northeasterly track, giving us some heavy rainfall. Of course, that could lead to some flooding. Right now in Terre Haute, it's cloudy, but it's 65 degrees. It's going to be another warm day with temps in the upper 60s and maybe around 70 in a few spots. Temperatures for everyone else in the 60s and 50s, 59 in Olney, 60 at Robinson, 65 degrees in Effingham. So at least it will be warm out there once that rain starts to move through. Cold rain, not the best situation. Forecast highs for today will be in the upper 60s, around 69 in Robinson, 67 in Effingham, 70 in Vincennes. Still well above average this time of year because we're usually sitting pretty at about 50 degrees. Now the winds have been fairly breezy the past couple of days. They won't be all that bad today, anywhere from around 10 to perhaps 15 miles per hour out of the south, though it's out of the south at 16 in Terre Haute, 18 in Paris. Could have some gusts up to 20, 25 miles per hour, certainly not out of the question at this point. Now, taking a look at our latest storm system, the low is pretty much right over Arkansas at this point, and it's going to travel along this weak cold front, which is pretty much set up shop across the Wabash Valley and through the eastern Great Lakes. And this low is going to dump some heavy amounts of rain on us as we head during the next 24 hours. And let's kind of time it out for you. We'll take a look at Futurecast. Let's start off 1 o'clock Eastern time this afternoon. Fairly quiet until right around dinner time. This is 5 p.m. Eastern. Seeing the leading edge of that storm move through. Past midnight, I think that's when we're going to start to see the heaviest amount of rain move through. So make sure you bring in any lawn furniture that you happen to have out today. Do it early on because you don't want to be out in the rain and moving things around. And I think through the afternoon tomorrow, that rain's really not going to let up. Those windshield wipers are going to be working overtime at this point. But the heavy rainfall does start to let up. Notice this, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 Central. And by the time we get into Friday morning and afternoon, look at this. Actually starting to clear up. We'll bring back a little bit of that sunshine, but of course it will be a little bit cooler. Now let's talk rainfall amounts. Now we've said we're going to see the heavy rain tonight and lasting into Thursday evening. Let's talk numbers here. Futurecast is showing we could see several inches of rainfall, more than 3 inches, even 4 in some spots. 4.2 is what this model is saying in Effingham. Needless to say, that is going to cause some flooding. The rivers will be rising up over their banks, and you can bet Storm Team 10 is going to be keeping a very close eye on that situation as it develops during the next 24 hours here. So for today, temps will be in the upper 60s. Tonight, upper 50s, really not dropping off all that much. Heavy rain starting to move into the valley, and for your Storm Team 10 7-day forecast, will stay in the 60s through the weekend. Friday, another dry day, but by Saturday evening, could have some thunder showers as well as Sunday with a little bit of rain possible for the start of next work week.